And next we'll hear from Marily Mondejar about an indigenous tribe in the Philippines that's creating a bamboo center. And while she's getting set up for her PowerPoint presentation, I want to acknowledge Amy Aquilino, who is filming today's session. I have a handout, so if you can pass. Oh wait, not the last page. My notes. Sorry. Okay. Maybe you can have this. I'll use this. Yeah. Good afternoon, or is it good evening, everyone? Good day. My name is Marily Mondejar, and thank you for coming here. In this second day, this is my first time to be at CSW. I've been enjoying myself and went to the consultation day, and now yesterday, and today is just wonderful. So I would like to share with you, here's my, a model that was put together by, let me just say, I'm the president of the Filipino Women's Network, and we have members nationwide of over 10,000 women of Filipino heritage. But we also work with Filipino women in the Philippines, working with a couple of organizations. And this information that I'm presenting is actually from one of our colleagues who are amazing women who are putting together this project to help an indigenous tribe of women in the Philippines. And let's see, how can I figure this out? There we go. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, that's me and my email address. Oh wait, I think I'm going to the wrong side. Sorry about that. Okay, so the project is building a bamboo center in Benguet, Philippines. I'll tell you a little bit about what this area is about. Let me just tell you why a bamboo center. So the goal of this project was really to find a project that's sustainable and that will be able to help this community, this indigenous tribe, up in the mountains up in the north, in the Philippines. And bamboo, I don't know if you are aware of this, but I know when I grew up in the Philippines, my parents would protect their area of land by planting bamboos, like Sibu's nodding. They're planting bamboos, and it's a demarcation line. And I always wondered, why are we doing all these bamboos? Because they never die, they absorb so much water, and during typhoons, they just sway with the winds. And I just realized that, thinking about it, that this is what my parents would do. They would plant bamboos to kind of protect their property. But it has a lot of uses. So it's the quickest growing plants in the world. I didn't realize that it grows all over the world. It's used for building materials. I don't know, for those of you in North America, there's now a proliferation of cutting boards and utensils made of bamboo, probably from this, from the Philippines. They're used as a food source. Pandas in China eat bamboo. They are fed by bamboos. The lemurs in Madagascar, rats, gorillas, chimps, elephants, they all eat bamboo. And the leaves. It's found in diverse climates, from cold mountains to hot tropical regions in northern Australia, India, Himalayas, Africa, in the US, Argentina, Chile, in Europe, and it's being grown commercially in Rwanda. I understand that this was also modeled from another center in Rwanda, and it's actually a sustainable project there. So here's Benguet, Philippines. I put out a map of the Philippines. It's up there in the mountains. There are 13 municipalities in this group. It's a province up in the Cordillera Mountains in Luzon. It's bordered by all these provinces, and there are about 330,000, over 330 population as of 2009. It's the home of many tribes. Actually, I think I was told it was about 13 tribes, that's 13 municipalities. And what is interesting about these tribes is that you can tell what tribe they come from based on the design of their clothes and what they wear. So there's a certain pattern that represents a particular tribe, and also the colors. They're also in bright colors, and you say, oh, that's from, Igorot, or this is from, this particular tribe, and so on. And I also just learned that in my travels back to the Philippines. So their major industries: agriculture, potatoes, beans, peas, strawberries, cabbage, lettuce. Also mining. There's also a lot of mining companies in this region. Gold, silver, copper, limestone. And a lot of Western companies, U.S. companies are there mining the wealth of the mountains of this region. In the meantime, a lot of these indigenous tribes are suffering and are hungry. And this is one of the reasons that they're creating this bamboo center, kind of bringing them back to the original industry of agriculture. And tourism, of course, because I remember, we go up to the mountains to see these tribes, and we kind of marvel at the clothes that they're wearing, and the beautiful fabrics and so forth. It's also a major industry, tourism. So, and these were the best practices, the goals of of this center: zero carbon, zero waste. I'll show you some pictures of an eco-village inspired settlement, really to provide them homes too. And, but also as a model, the village is also a model to start using bamboo as a building material. Of course, food self-sufficiency, and then what they call in situ education for eco-village design and community resilience. So they're also bringing in a lot of architects and designers to kind of create some designs that will be using bamboo, and they're educating. Oh, okay, Rabbi. And well, this is just showing you some of the pictures, of this area, and here you go. See, this is one tribe. It's called the Kalambuya tribe. And they were showing off their beautiful clothes. This is actually a former senator in the Philippines, and this is a sample of some of the eco-village that they started. She's former Senator Leticia Shahani, who, by the way, authored the first, anti-domestic violence law in the Philippines. And these are some of the, in the process of several bamboo, they're using this to weave some fabrics. And here are some of the things that they have, what they're doing with some of the bamboo. There you go. And in your handout, I also, I guess, did show. But anyway, in your handout, there is an address of how to contact the Bamboo Center, the Cora Claudius at Earth Institute Asia. So we'll take questions later. Thank you.